Welcome to the Nuka-Cola World of Refreshment, now featuring a river of Nuka-Cola Quantum. It took almost 2 years to perfect the formula, but in late 2024. Out west, they enjoy regional favorites, such as the classy Nuka-Cola Quartz. And refreshingly patriotic Nuka-Cola Victory. Or for those that prefer a timeless root-based beverage, they pick up a delicious Nuka-Cola Wild. Out west, they enjoy regional favorites, such as the classic Nuka-Cola Quartz and refreshingly patriotic Nuka-Cola Victory. It quickly surpassed other lesser beverages to become America's #1 favorite cocktail. Nuka-Cola Quantum.
Attention. In the event of an emergency.
Clue number 7. Eight clues. Almost done.
That suits. could tip the balance of things in our favor.
That's clue number 9. One left.
For Star Control are now full for the day. Please speak to a park concierge for additional information.
And that's all 10 clues. Better get these back to Sierra and see what you can make of them.
Here's hoping they didn't hide the Cappies too well.
I found all the hidden cappies. Each one had a letter?
Great. Let me take a look at these letters. Well, anyone who stared at Nuka-Cola merchandise as long as I have would get this one pretty fast. The letters definitely spell refreshing. It's simpler than I was expecting.
So how do we use this code?
This door should lead to Brad Burton's office, but it's locked up tight. The keypad is the only way to open it. I guess we just need to key in the 10 numbers that correspond to the word refreshing. You did all the work looking for the hidden cappies, so you should be the one who gets to enter the code. That's it! The door's unlocked! Let's go inside! Let's search carefully. I'm willing to bet this place has a few secrets, and they'll probably be well hidden.
Find anything useful?
Just look at this place.
In regards to Nuka-Cola Clear production, I think it's obvious that we need to take a step back and examine the facts. Project Cobalt dropped Quantum in our laps, so I think it's best we leverage its potential popularity before someone else beats us to market. Additionally, installing the equipment to produce both flavors would cost us a pretty penny, and I'd rather use the funds to promote Quantum. We also have our lemon lime flavor debuting soon, and need to work out how to market two clear-colored flavors simultaneously. With all these factors taken into account, I have no choice but to hold off Nuka-Cola Clear production for at least the next 2 fiscal years.
Sweet.
Look, Brad Burton, I didn't fly down from DC to get jerked around. You either sign off on Project Cobalt or I can walk right out that door. This isn't like deciding what color bottle to pick for our next flavor, General. You're asking me to take my laboratories and my beverage years and basically turn them over to your team. I need assurances that my people and my facilities are going to be treated with the respect that they deserve. You and I both know that's a load of horse shit.
What is this place?
Stop treating me like one of your soft drink competitors. I'm here representing the U.S. military. I already told you you'd be well compensated. Now cut the crap and tell me what you're really after. Fine. I want in on the military's LeapX program. What? How the hell did you know about that? Let's just say you're not the only one in this room that can throw his weight around in Washington, General. I've been following the program ever since its inception, and I have to say that I'm impressed. The ability to keep a human in a state of veritable immortality using a machine. Now that's something that I didn't expect from the military. Look, you want me to agree to this proposal, then get me on the Leap X list, and I'll sign whatever you want.
I always knew you were a greedy son of a bitch, John. But the last thing I expected to hear is that you were afraid of death. If you know so much about Leap X, then you know it's in its infancy, and there are a lot of kinks to be worked out.
I haven't seen a real human face in so long.
Suddenly you can live
I
forever.
have given up all hope. Stop trying to talk me out of it.
My God. It's alive.
We both know the enemy is developing chemical and biological weapons, and that my beverageers are the top organic chemists in the world. Our countries are in a race. You there, with the pit boy. What are you doing here? Ask yourself, can you really afford to stand here and say no?
You had this all figured out before I even arrived, didn't you? Okay, fine. You want in on the Leap X program, you got yourself a deal. You know, maybe immortality is what's best for you, Brad Burton. Be a goddamn shame to let that ego go to waste.
I sort of feel sorry.
You there, with the pit boy. What are you doing here?
We used the contest code to get in. What the hell happened to you?
I made a devil's bargain, though I didn't know it at the time. This was General Braxton's plan all along. Damn the man. He called it Project Cobalt. In exchange for my weapon design, he would give me access to life-extending technology. I'm such a fool for taking him at his word. He never told me that this would be the price.
Who was General Braxton?
He was one of the top men in the Army Research Laboratory's Weapons and Materials Division. He'd taken a keen interest in my quantum mechanics research and offered me a trade. In exchange for my assistance on a top-secret weapons project, he gave me access to an experimental process that would artificially extend my life. Like a fool, I leapt before I looked. I've certainly paid the price for my short-sightedness.
A weapon? I don't believe it. Why would the genius who brought so much joy to the world want to make something destructive?
Genius is restless, madam. It must expand, seek new challenges, and explore new frontiers. So yes, a weapon. It was going to be a quantum-enhanced variant of the standard portable tactical warhead. In fact, the prototypes are stored in this very chamber. You can have them on one condition. I want you to shut off the power to this machine that's keeping me alive. I want to die.
What? No!
Are you really sure that you want to die?
I've had plenty of time to think about it.
You can't kill him. He's a great man. He invented Nuka-Cola, the best thing in the world.
Lady, you don't know what a torment it is. Being trapped here alone and staring at the same wall, decade after decade. Now please shut up while I talk to your more rational friend here. I realize that what I'm asking isn't easy, but there's something in it for you. When the power is cut, The door to the prototype storage room will open automatically. Take anything you want. I don't care anymore. Just please, set me free at last. I can't bear this loneliness any longer.
Wait. I have an idea. Mr. Bradburton wants to die because he's lonely, right? Well, maybe I could stay with him, you know? Keep him company, give him someone to talk to. He's like a hero to me.
You've got a point. But I want compensation for the prototype ammo I won't be getting.
Well, I do have one thing that might interest you. I've got a limited edition Nuka-Cola jumpsuit. It's really stylish and not many were made. It's one of my most treasured possessions, but, well, I'm willing to let you have it.
A Nuka-Cola jumpsuit? Ha! That's a paltry prize compared to what I'm offering. The choice is yours, but I beg you to honor my wishes. There is no one else who can help me.
I couldn't stand being a frozen head. How could I drink Nuka-Cola?
Sierra.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but what's your decision?
I'm still thinking about it.
Just please think carefully. If you shut off the power, there's no going back or changing your mind.
So, have you made up your mind?
What about Sierra's offer to keep you company? Wouldn't that help?
I admit I'm flattered by her admiration, but I'm so tired. In ways that words could not explain. I've lived far too long already, and I'm prepared to move on. I await your decision.
I haven't decided yet.
I see. I can only hope your sense of compassion compels you to do the right thing. I've been a prisoner long enough.
Can you imagine being trapped like that for centuries? Please, think carefully.
So,
Don't rush your decision.
have you made up your mind?
I'll do it. I'll shut off the power.
Thank you. Now please do get on with it. I'm ready. I've been ready for a long time.
I sort of feel sorry for him. I couldn't stand being a frozen head. How could I drink Nuka-Cola?
Hey, Sierra.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but what's your decision?
No deal. I want that prototype and I'm going to get it.
You really want to condemn one of the greatest minds of his generation to die, even though I've offered you a better option. And just so you can get your hands on a weapon? Guess I didn't realize you were so cold-hearted and selfish. Fine then. Destroy one of our national treasures.
Robco Sales and Service seems the perfect innocuous place for a military installation.
Hi, Sierra.
I'm almost afraid to ask, but what's your
Finally. Free at last.
Mr. Bradford? I'm sorry.
Past yields
Wanted the Nuka-Cola formula? Here it is.
So it really was here. I'm grateful, but don't think this means I've forgiven you. You killed the man who was my greatest hero. A man who revolutionized the soft drink industry, and whose creations put smiles on a million faces. Who the hell are you to just walk in here and destroy all that?
He made a choice, and I respected that choice. You should too.
I guess so. It's just that never, not in my wildest dreams, did I think I'd get the chance to talk to Mr. Brad Burton in person. To get an opportunity like that, and then have it snatched away. It hit me pretty hard. Still, I can't overlook the fact that for one glorious shining moment, I got to meet the man who invented Nuka-Cola. I'll never forget that. Not ever. And it wouldn't have been possible without your help. Thank you.
Now that you've got the formula for Nuka-Cola, what are you gonna do with it?
I'm not a chemist, but I might try to brew some up, just for fun. If that fails, well, I still got a new centerpiece for my collection. Here. I know it's not much, but you really went above and beyond the Call of Duty. I think I'll stick around here for a while and see what else I can find. By the time I'm done, I'm gonna need a much bigger building to house my Nuka-Cola museum.
Hey.
How may I be of service?
You gotta have something that you don't really need.
Huh?
Huh?
Oh, I do hope you're here to make
Mm-hmm. I've got a few minutes to browse.
the highest quality of it.
You might want to drop some of those things you're carrying.
Yeah,
Carla.
back again? Time to do business?
Sure. Let's take a look.
Always happy to make a sale.
Hey.
Yes, sir? Sure. Go ahead and take a look.
You brought my little girl home safely. Thank you again.
Thank you so much. Kasumi is home, and I'll make sure Kenji gives her some space to breathe.
Mrs. Nakano.
I was ready to let Kasumi go and lead her own life, but I'm still glad she's home.
Thank you for everything. We're a family again. This is how it should be.
Hey, Kasumi.
I never realized before what I put Kenji and Rei through.
When I grow up, I'm gonna have my own farm and make other people do all the work.
Hi.
We could really use your help.
What do you need?
We've got a nest of some nasty bugs around the corner. If they don't get cleaned out soon, we're gonna have a real problem. What's really too bad is it'd be a nice spot for a new settlement. In fact, I know some folks that'd love to set up there if it was safe. If you can make sure the old workshop there is still in one piece, anyone who decides to move in later will be able to rebuild.
Where is this place?
We have a pretty good idea. I hope you can find them and wipe them out.
Yes?
If we keep standing in this radiation, you're going to get sick. the last of them. Well done, sir.
Yes.
Be careful. Whoever or whatever was here could return soon.
You back? Any luck clearing out that trouble spot?
It's huge.
I cleared that place out for you. Should be safe for your friends to move in now.
Nice to have some good news around here for a change. By the way, we've decided to support the Minutemen. We've got to help each other if we want things to get better.
You ask me, freedom's always worth fighting for.
Excuse me.
Do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. As usual, I have something else for you to look into. I'll mark it on your map. Go find out what they need. We could use more something.
Excuse me.
Do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
The Minutemen are on a roll. I helped that settlement you sent me to, and cleared the way for a new settlement in the process.
That's fantastic news. We're gonna take back the whole Commonwealth from the bad guys at this rate. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. Something else has come up. I'll mark it on your map. We can use all the support we can get.
You don't need a sight to see that you've done real good for these.
If you ain't been up to see
Hey there.
Greygarden,
Am I
you
ever
should
glad
go.
to see you?
Whole
We could
place
really
is
use a
on
hand.
roll.
What seems to be the problem?
A pack of feral ghouls has holed up nearby, and some of them have started wandering out lately. If more of them start wandering out this way, we may be overrun. We need someone to clear them out.
I'm on it. It's as good as done.
I'll be glad to have them gone.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Were you able to clear out those ghouls?
Took care of those ghouls that were giving you trouble.
You did. That's great news.
Hello, sir. Do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
I cleared out the ghouls that were giving that settlement trouble.
Glad to hear it, General. It's hard enough out here without people having to worry about ghouls in their backyard. Got another thing to talk to you about. Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. Before you know it,
Sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required.
There we go.
Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required.
Nice.
Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sub-level is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sublevel is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sublevel is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sublevel is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sublevel is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sublevel is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sublevel is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sublevel is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sublevel is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required. Reactor 3 in sublevel is malfunctioning. Radiation levels critical. Immediate service is required.
I am pleased to announce that Vault 88 is accepting candidates to live in style, underground. If you're looking for a safe, secure place to settle, consider joining our soon-to-be thriving community. The entrance to Vault 88 is located in Quincy Quarry. Start your new, better life today. I am pleased to announce that Vault 88 is accepting candidates to live in style.
As much as we can carry. Engaging hostile target. My apologies. I think I've lost them. Target down.
be.
Burn! Burn! Pain! Yeah! Pain!
That was very simple.
That's it.
Adam shall purify the faithful. Adam shall burn the wicked. Suffer. Suffer and be cleansed.
Enemies over here.
Glorious Adam, I give unto you these feeble bones. I give unto you this frail body.
Let me have this one.
Adam shields me.
That's the last of them. Any idea where they went? Found the target again.
Adam is my armor. I do not fear you, heretic.
Got it.
These rats won't affect me. You? That's a different story.
Hey,
What can I do for you?
over here.
Certainly. Powering weapons. Not much of a threat after all.
Hey.
Let's take a look at what you've got.
Huh. After all these years.
Excuse me.
Do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
You've got this. Just keep your cool.
Stay calm!
Hi.
Do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
I cleared out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. As usual, I have something else for you to look into. I'll mark it on your map. We can...
Hi.
Do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
certainly know your way around a workbench.